Today we're going to compare a microphone package that is under $100, this Tonor Professional Studio Kit, versus one that costs hundreds of dollars. The one I use in all my videos, my Rode Procaster dynamic mic package with the mic and the stand and the shock mount and the windscreen. Which one is better? Is it worth paying hundreds of dollars for a professional broadcaster mic setup? Or can you get away with one that is under $100, one of these economy setups? We're going to go over that today, and we're also going to cover whether it makes sense to purchase a USB interface for your microphone, your XLR microphone, like a Focusrite Solo that's about $100 or so, or does it make sense to upgrade to something like the Rodecaster Pro Production Studio? Is all the processing and extra features really worth it? Do you see that impact in your audio? When you use these mixers like this and you turn the processing on, do you hear the impact? Does your audience hear the impact? Well, don't have to take my word for it. You will determine whether you hear the impact today, because we're literally going to test it right now so you can make your own purchasing decisions. So a link to all of this gear is going to be in the description below. All of those are Amazon affiliate links, and I need to disclose that Tonor sent me this microphone for free. So I'm doing a review of the microphone right now because they sent it to me. They aren't paying me any money. They just sent me the mic for free, okay? So the Tonor mic package comes with a bunch of stuff. It comes with this stand. It's relatively rigid. It's, I'd say, okay quality, 5 out of 10. It comes with a shock mount, a pop filter. The XLR cable's pretty cheap, but it works. And the windscreen on it's all right. Overall, this package is okay. In terms of quality, the build quality, it's decent. It's not amazing, it's decent. I think the stand would last about a year or two before it would wear out. Based on the plastic knobs and everything on there, it seems about that level of quality. The Rode Procaster bundle, on the other hand, is built like a freaking tank. This microphone could double as a deadly weapon. That's what I like about Rode mics. The stand is an all-metal construction. The knobs are metal as well. It's just a little bit higher quality, but you're paying a lot more money for the stand, for example. The stand itself, for example, is more expensive than that entire other mic package. The shock mount is also higher quality and bigger, and the windscreen is a little bit higher quality, more durable. Overall, yeah, this package is more expensive. The Rode Procaster package is more expensive, but is the audio quality there? Will your viewers, will your listeners even be able to hear the difference? Well, let's just see right now what the difference may be. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with the Rode Procaster mic. I'm going to turn off all processing. I'm turning off my Streamlabs processing right now. And I'm going to turn off all my processing in the mixer right now. And so right now, this is the way that the Rode Procaster broadcast dynamic microphone sounds with no processing of any description on. This is just raw, out of the box, running into my mixer, no extra processing of any description. All right, that's the way that that one sounds on its own. Now we're going to switch over to the Tonor mic. All right, and this is the Tonor mic with no processing at all. This is the under $100 microphone package. This is the way it sounds without processing. Link in the description below if you're looking for an economy package. If this sounds good to you, link below. Wait until I turn on the processing though. You're gonna hear a huge difference in a moment. Back to the Rode. All right, we're back on the Rode Procaster dynamic mic. One more time, I just want you to hear what this sounds unprocessed. When I turn the processing on, you're gonna be like, what? So one more time, this is the Rode Procaster broadcast dynamic mic. And now I'm moving back over to the Tonor mic, the T20 boom arm with the TC20 microphone. You may hear some background noise. That's because I have a fan over here on this side, and I have computer fans going over here. So both of these microphones are picking up both of these. Okay, now we're going to switch back to the Rode microphone, and we're going to turn the processing on. So I'm going to turn on, first of all, the processing in Streamlabs. Then we're going to turn on the processing in the mixer. Are you ready? Here comes the processing in the mixer, and boom. There's the processor in the Rodecaster Pro mixer. Let me know if you hear some sort of impact when I turn that processing on. This is the device. I just turned the default processing on in this mixer. This mixer is about 5 or 6 times more expensive than a Focusrite, but I want to turn the processing off so you can hear the way it sounds with just free Streamlabs processing going, and then the way it sounds when you turn on the processing within the mixer. If that sounds impressive to you, if that's potentially worth hundreds of dollars to you in quality, then this mixer may be a good fit for you. I want you to now hear that difference of processing versus no processing with the other microphone, the Tonor microphone. All right, this is the Tonor microphone without processing. It's got the Streamlabs processing going. I do not yet have the mixer processing turned on. So now I'm going to hit the mixer processing, and now you can hear the Tonor mic and how it's sweetened up by the processing. This is the default processing on this mixer, and it's processing this under $100 microphone to make it sound like this. One more time, I'm going to turn off the processing on the Tonor mic. This is the way it sounds with only free software-based processing, just some noise removal, compressor and limiter in Streamlabs, your standard deal you would have. And then when I turn the mixer processing on, and this is the way it sounds when you turn that processing on a mixer. So if you're deciding whether to buy an expensive mixer like the Procaster Pro versus something like the Focusrite Solo, the difference is an expensive mixer like the Procaster Pro has that killer onboard processing and additional features and extra mics you can plug in, what have you. But I'd say the main feature you should be interested in is the processing. At the end of the day, if the equipment you're buying doesn't increase your production quality, then it may not be worth a purchase. You make your own decision based on what you've heard today. Happy shopping, everybody. Links in the description below, and let me know which one you think sounded better in today's test. Adios, amigos.